Hello coaster enthusiasts and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where today we are going to be taking on Bumbly Beach, where we have to have at least 750 guests at the end of year 2 with a park rating of at least 600. Okay, that did not get as hard as quickly as I had expected, and we already have 95 guests, so we're looking pretty good. It looks like, okay, we have a Ferris wheel, we have a coaster, I am bad at controls, we have an info booth, and a carousel. Okay, that's a decent start. Let's look at what types of rides we have, shall we? Okay, so we have some transport rides, that's good, that's good. We have all the kind of standards here, good. We have a wooden coaster, I'm not going to be building one of those because we already have one. We have a scrambler, which I can put in. We have a water ride. I don't think we have any water in here. We're going to take a look at that. And we need a food court. We do definitely need a food court. That is something I'm going to build immediately. But first, this park is very small. I don't think I've ever played this one before. If I am honest, I don't remember ever playing this. I don't think I've ever finished it, though it doesn't sound like it's that difficult. I think the biggest problem is going to be the lack of space, unless I can build this way. Let's see if I can build this way. Is it this one? It's not that one. I almost never do this, so I don't remember where it is. Is it this one? Is it this one? Oh, okay. So I can buy some land. It's going the opposite direction to where I thought it was going to be going, but I can buy some land. Okay, so I'm going to keep that in mind as I, continue building my park. But first, food court. Now, really, you don't want a food court like right next to your roller coaster, but I also feel like we kind of want it right towards the entrance here. So I'm going to put it over here. It's near the roller coaster, but it's not near the entrance, so that shouldn't play too much havoc with people's stomachs. Hopefully. I'm going to build some more, no, we definitely want the bathrooms open. We don't want footpaths, we want benches and, bins. Benches and bins. Okay, now that that's all taken care of, let's take a look at, I have a $10,000 loan already. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to boost this up to maximum funding. I need as many rides as we can get. And speaking of rides, I'm going to put some more in. Where do I want to put them though? I feel like I should start with this area, but maybe I should fill in the corners first. Fill in the edges, rather. Something over here would be good, I think. Let's put in a haunted house. My standard go-to first attraction, which no one else wants to go on. That's fine. I enjoy them. And if I enjoy them, my guests better. There we go. Okay. That's all set up and ready to go. We're going to put that in there. I think I'm going to put the music back on it because there we go. Now, I wonder, is this park set up so they pay at the front? No. So we want the rides to be priced. It is priced already. Okay, that's good to go. Good. Awesome. We have a winner. We have a start. We need 750 guests, right? I imagine I can fit 750 guests in this small park. I don't know that they're going to like it. Okay, we have a Ferris wheel, we have a carousel. We don't have a car ride or a slide yet, although I think I might hold off on... maybe I'll put the car ride in. I feel like I don't need the tower yet, although it would fit really well, like, right in the front of the park here, so maybe. Not another roller coaster, we don't have space for that. I do want a scrambler, and we don't have water yet. Okay, so, I don't want to go too crazy with rides right off the bat, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to build one of these, kind of as a leisurely activity, let you see what's around the park, which will become more relevant when there are more rides, but that's fine. I'm going to put it right here, right across from the info booth, actually. Build that up. Build that up. It doesn't have to be too tall, it's a small park, as I've been saying, and we're going to put an entrance here and an exit here. I'm saying all this stuff like I know how to beat this park. I don't. I've never beaten it before. We're officially into the ones I've literally never finished before, so this is an interesting adventure for everyone involved. Oh, my roller coaster's broken down. I need to make sure that I, have staff. That's a good idea. Let's get these guys, off the mowing duty because it's not important. Well, maybe I'll have one person do just mowing since there's not that much grass here. But otherwise, the handyman, no mowing. But a mechanic is what I actually need because my ride's broken. Okay, so I've already spent about half of my money. I don't want to go, like I said, I don't want to go too crazy because I don't want to waste all my money immediately. What I am going to do is I'm going to put a car ride over in this kind of tuck it back over here so it's kind of out of the way. Perhaps... Maybe? I'll see if it fits. Let's see if it fits first. Okay, so it doesn't really fit. I don't want to put it too close to anything, really. I don't want to block off any space for any other rides, so I'm going to kind of squeeze it in here. As much as I can. That leaves space for like a scrambler over here, as well as something over in this back corner. And I'm going to put a Yep, an entrance there and an exit there so I can connect the path over this way. Okay, car rides are fairly popular, so I'm gonna put a bit of a long, no, actually, just kidding. Because I need space for the scrambler, like I said. There we go, that should be good enough. And open that up. Ready to go. Okay, I think that's good. Please get back on the paths. Alright, we're good to go. That looks like a pretty good layout for now. We're down to $2,000, so I'm just gonna let us gather some money for now. First I do want to check what the info booth— they're just red umbrellas. Alright, we'll just keep that since people have already bought them. You know, I mean, considering I've already got a decent amount of guests in this park, 200, up from 75 already. It's only been like a month or two, I think, in game. That's not bad, and it is over 700, so as far as I can tell, we're on track to do pretty well for this park. Should I put in— I want to put in a scrambler. I'm gonna put in a scrambler. Just watch me. Watch me do it. I'm gonna do it. If I can remember where there it is. Gonna put it right in here. The scrambler— oh, not it right in there, just kidding. The scrambler doesn't seem to be particularly popular, so I'm not gonna worry about making a long line for it. In fact, I'll just put it right there, and it'll only be 3 spaces long, and then 1 for an exit. And that should be good enough. I'm trying to utilize my space as well as possible. Steel mini roller coaster. Now, it'd be nice to put one of those in my park, but that I definitely don't have money for yet, let alone space. So we'll hold off on that. We'll wait here for a little while. I think we're doing okay. So I'm thinking, because we don't really have a money goal for this one, I'd like to, like, keep my money up, obviously, and pay off my loans, because I am a responsible adult now, and I should be doing things like that. But if worst comes to worst, towards the end of year 2, this is, if things are still going wrong, or poorly, or I don't have enough people, or rides, or whatever, I could just, like, up my money and put a crap ton of rides in here, and see if it boosts, like, my rating, or my guest number or something like that. I don't know if it works that way. It feels a little bit cheaty, but I'm sure it works that way. I'm sure it's something I could do. It's not something I want to do, but it is an option. Another option, and what I'm going to do now, is not build another car ride, but put a slide in, because that's the last gentle ride I had. I don't know where to put it yet, but I'll think about it. Oh my god, that is not a mini roller coaster. Look at the size of this thing. This is almost wider than my park is. Who built this? This is not a mini coaster. You need to rename that. Oh my god. This one I could fit, and I could almost afford it, but that's like really boring and simple, and I don't want to do that one. A lot of these are— I just don't— they're crazy. Look at this one. Look at this nuts thing. It's almost $10,000. I don't think I have the money for either of these still, but yeah, not even close. I just wanted to see where I could put them. I was thinking I could put it over here if I spin it the right direction. Perhaps the other one? No, it doesn't quite fit. So I think when I put one of these roller coasters in here, because I probably will at some point, it's going to go basically right here. It's going to take a massive— it's going to have a massive footprint in this park, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it'll draw plenty of guests and just kind of, you know, pay for itself in people terms. I'm really hoping, with the fact that there are almost 300 people in my park right now, with the size it is— I mean, it's basically just a boardwalk at the moment, right? Almost 300 guests, now 300 guests. 750 shouldn't be that hard if I develop it, right? I think the complicating factor here is that I don't really have many rides right now, and I don't have too much time to research them. But now that I've boosted it to the $400 per month, and I plan on building everything I possibly can, with the exception being this one, obviously, because I don't even have the money for it yet, maybe that'll help. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I am feeling optimistic— cautiously optimistic, let's say, about beating this level. Ah, go-karts. Sweet. Okay, so we're getting go-karts. That's our next ride. So since the car ride, the kind of basic car ride, is over here, I'm gonna put the go-karts probably over here. The go-karts has a pretty massive track, though, if I remember correctly. Well, it has one of the tracks is massive, one of the tracks is in a figure 8, neither of which I think will quite fit here properly. The big one's gonna be too big, obviously. The figure 8 is kind of— because it's such a weird shape, I don't know if it will quite work. I could— if I put it over here, actually, I could put the pathways so they kind of go under this roller coaster, and that might help because I could build smaller rides or another food court or something in the middle of this roller coaster if need be. So maybe that's a good idea. We will see how it works out. I wonder if you can complete all of these without ever buying any land, because I imagine this one you can do without buying any land based on what I'm doing, unless something is going to go horribly wrong in the next year or so. But are there any you honestly can't complete without buying land. If anyone happens to, oh my god, that's a brick, happens to, what the hell? So I'm just looking at some of these custom designs and that's just ridiculous. That's gotta take like a year to finish. But anyway, what I was saying is, are there any of these that you can't do, literally can't do without buying more land? Okay, so that is kind of a mess. But I think I can get the pathways around there, actually. It's, like I said, kind of a mess, but it's doable, I think. So let's go ahead and do it. Hey, look at that! We just managed to clip under there and so people don't take their heads off or get their heads taken off by the roller coaster, so people can get around here now. And I can build a decent pathway to the go-karts and hopefully leave enough space for people to actually like pass by and stuff, because go-karts are generally pretty popular. So I'm going to leave this open to another pathway. This is to the ride, and that should be all set up and ready to go. So that's pretty cool. Single rail roller coaster. Is that like the steeplechase coaster? I almost never build those. I don't know why. It's just like, probably because I haven't gotten to these later parks. They haven't really ever been an option for me unless they've been pre-built in the park. And I haven't played many of the parks with the single rail steeplechase coasters in them because they're farther down in the pack. Unless they're maybe in the DLC, it's not DLC, expansion pack ones, which we are going to go through those as well. Don't worry, I'm just kind of doing the main game ones, and then we'll go to the expansion pack ones that I don't even remember the names of. But hey, look, my roller coaster's here. I took out $5,000 in loan because I almost never ever have a steeplechase coaster in my park. It fits perfectly right in here, and I want another roller coaster. I feel like another roller coaster would really boost the numbers. So I'm gonna have the entrance over here, the exit over here, and we'll work out the paths and it should be good. Alright, we've got a nice windy looking line there. Hopefully people will want to ride it. What is wrong with you people? Go on the ride, please. I just built it. I built it for you. Go, get in the queue. Why did I make it so long if none of you are going to ride it? There we go. Some people are getting on it now. Some people have gotten the message through extremely forceful advertising and threats. Man, can you imagine living in one of these places with your backyard abutting a, like, actual theme park, amusement park? I would be hopping that fence every single day. Okay, so this is going to take basically all of my money, but I have been waiting here until I have enough cash to build this steel mini roller coaster finally so that we have a new, fun attraction. Now let's hope I have enough to build pathways for it. Okay, we just crossed over 700 guests as I finished building this up. I don't really like how that queue is, but that's fine. We have an area over here where we can expand this way, as well as looping back around probably at some point if I put anything back in this general area. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. We have 3 coasters, which is at least 2 more than I thought I was ever going to be able to fit in this park. And it's not super close to the end of year 1, but we're getting there, and we're getting to a fairly decent place, a fairly comfortable place, something that I think will be passable and will win me this challenge. Right, it's time to put in a swinging ship, which is 1 brick or 1 block bigger than I thought it was, so I can't put it where I was going to put it, but it's not a super popular attraction generally, so let's see if I can't find a place to put it where it won't take up too much space, won't be in the way of anything else. Let's see, why don't we just put it right over here, and we'll extend the pathway this way, and that'll help. And yeah, that'll be a good place for it, and we just passed the 750 guest mark, so that's cool, that's perfect, right on time, and we are pretty much set, I think. Okay, and with that, we're approaching the end of year 1. We still have another month to go, but we have our 750 plus guests. We have our 600 plus park rating, I believe. Yep, it's almost 800 now. I think we will, leave it there, and I will come back to you in October of year 2. Assuming that nothing major happens between then and now. Again, knock on wood, cross your fingers, all that superstitious stuff. Hopefully, we are set and good to go to pass this particular challenge, the Bumbly Beach challenge, which I have never, ever completed before, so yay me! Well, hello everybody, and welcome back. It is October of year 2. We have 1,200 guests. We have a park rating of somewhere in the 800s, I think. 916, even better. And as you can see, we've built up the park quite a lot since you were last here. So, what I've added in so far, I think most of the stuff over here was already here when we were here last. That was the word here a lot. But we have a wild mouse coaster over here. In this corner. We have a water slide. We have... Did I add anything in this general area? I don't think so. We have bumper cars. I don't know if I showed you that last time, but they're not especially new. We also have a minecart ride here. We have a railroad ride here, and if you can hear that music, just a little bit under my voice there. I don't know how loud it's gonna be, but I forgot how much I love this Wild West style music. It's really cool. It's one of my favorites. We also put in a maze, and I think that might be it, actually. I feel like there was more, but apparently not. But we're on track to complete the challenge, so yay for me. We have gotten a couple of other roller coasters in the meantime. I don't really have space, and I'm not going to buy any more land at this point, so... Oh, and I paid off my loan as well, in case you're wondering. Woo! Yeah, we did it, and just in time, we won the Tiniest Park in the Country Award! Yes! I did it! Okay, and now I have officially beaten this level for the first time ever, I think, as far as I can remember. Well, that has once again been Rollercoaster Tycoon. Thank you for joining me. Next time we will be taking on Trinity Islands, which I don't know what that looks like, but I'm so excited that I passed a park I've never beaten. I'm pretty sure I've beaten everyone up to there. I may have played this one, I honestly don't remember it, but I know I haven't beaten it until now. So yay, go me! Look at me go now that I am an adult. I can actually play this game and look, like, make money with it. It's great. I love this. So if you enjoyed this, consider subscribing for more roller coaster and park content. I'm technically in the middle of Planet Coaster as well. There will be a new video of that eventually, I promise. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!